welcome back to another episode of our replay. It's Assassin's Creed 2. I'm James at Awesome Jambo, pretty much everywhere, and we're back playing one of my favorite games of all time. Certainly one of my favorite game series of all time. It's Assassin's Creed 2, and we're picking up exactly where we left off before. Previously, we had seen the birth of this debonair, this charming fellow right here, Ezio Auditore da Firenze, and witnessed his rise to become an assassin and to kill a couple of fictional characters and a few non-fictional ones. And right now we're helping our good friend Leonardo da Vinci move.
I ever run into a bit of trouble.
Let me see if I can help.
I know how to fix it, but lack the means to do so. If you could just lift the wagon.
Yeah, just lift the ton weight wagon. That'd be great.
What is this thing?
Eh?
It looks like a giant bat.
Oh, nothing. Just an idea I've been working on. I could not leave it behind.
What is it for?
Well, I shouldn't really talk about it. Beh, al diavolo. I can't hold it in anymore. Ezio, I think I figured out how to make a man fly.
Come on, I'll drive.
But I haven't even told you where I'm going.
Lads. Couple of friends on holiday. Driving through the countryside, as you do. We'll obviously talk about the historical inaccuracy of the games, but suffice to say, while the game presents...
What's wrong?
We're not alone.
Yeah. While the game presents Leonardo pretty much moving from Florence to Venice in 1480, he actually moved pretty much to Milan. He did stay in Venice, but quite few and far between. And I doubt very highly he was chased by mercenaries of one of the cardinals of Rome. Ooh. That was close. But yes, it's highly unlikely that the Da Vinci and the Rodrigo Borgia that are shown in the game are as much as they are as they are here, or in real life rather. So I'm just trying to keep concentrated. Oh yeah, gonna crash. Look at that. Oh, that's a fucking tight corner. Wouldn't surprise me if the car just tipped over. Oh, whoops. Well, that's what you get, really. My bad. But yes, while we're waiting for this to reload, yes, the previous episode we dealt with the rise of Ezio Auditore there, and the Patsy conspiracy. Of course, it was much bigger than the game actually makes it out to be. It wasn't just 5 guys, burgers and fries. It was about 80 people were involved all in all, and well, 80 to 100 or so. The exact numbers of, because it's a conspiracy, the exact numbers of it. Yeah, they don't know the exact number. But it's reckoned that between 80 and 100 people were involved in trying to get the Medici out of power. But Lorenzo de Medici, when he does mention to Ezio that he's going to erase Francesco de Pazzi's entire family, that well, he was pretty much as good as his word. He made sure that pretty much all of his family perished. The Pazzi family. And yeah, he was. They purged the family over. it didn't take the 2 years that the game states it does, of course. He was a fairly young man. He was only about 10 years older than Ezio should be in this, so he's only, like, he's in his late 20s, probably early 30s. He wouldn't have been this big statesman that people thought he was at the time. No, he was more of a, he was pretty much a playboy, actually. He threw these extravagant parties and invited his friends and the highfalutin class. But yes, the overall purge of the entirety of the Pazzi clan lasted for some researchers say it was anywhere between 3 to 6 months, and they weren't executed, they weren't assassinated in secret like Ezio does here in the game. They actually were very publicly executed. Jacopo de Pazzi, who we see is killed by Rodrigo Borgia at the end of the previous video, was actually he was captured a couple of days after the he was actually captured a couple of days later. Or some people say a week. Some scholars say a week or 2 later. He was captured and brought back to Florence and very publicly executed. In fact, he was attacked by a mob who later beheaded him and used his head as a door knocker of his own mansion. Actually, believe it or not. So yeah, it's not that Ubisoft ran out of targets for you to assassinate. It probably would have been very time consuming, I'm sure. And
now move up. We can get into the piazza. Today's final bonfire is still an hour away.
Axe is mine. Yeah, it was actually much bloodier than it was seen to be, actually. But yeah, that's the more or less truer version of events that occurred. In amongst the conspiracy. Oh. And I doubt very highly that the mountains were like that as well. Just one man and his horse. But yeah, mostly during this time, like if anywhere, we should be headed towards Milano, but you know what? The game dictates that you need to head to Venice to deal with the Barbarigo conspiracy, Emilio and Marco primarily. But we are here in the wetlands, and lands that are wet, they are. But yes, sorry, I've not mentioned the name of the. Yeah, it's Ladz on Tour. I quite like the title, to be honest. And if anyone doesn't, well, it's my stream, and I have 0 viewers currently, so I'm just gonna Keep it this way. Lads, lads, lads. Ugh, more monks. Oh my god. Ugh. Hate that. You do learn to climb better, of course. In Venice. Sequence 7 or 8, something like that. To help leap up the side of the palazzo. We'll talk more about Forlì later on during the sequence where you come back with the MacGuffin, with the apple. Oh, come on, come on! Oh my god, the fucking jeez, the glitching. Not into it. Oh shit! Forgot that you can't just take a. That's fine. The more I play the game, the more I realize it's not as good in terms of gameplay and mechanics than the new games, and I feel terrible saying it, but you know what? Actually, games do progress as time passes. It's not a whole. It shouldn't be this taboo thing where it's like, oh. I mean, the story is great. Do love the story. The Tale of Revenge is something that I'm sure everyone can recognize. But, man, some of the movements, some of the graphics, some of the... just... yeah. I mean, it shows its date, which is, you know, it's a fair thing to say. Oh, a guy. A guy with money. Let's tackle him. This is Lads on Tour after all. Let's catch him with a horse.
Guard, help me! Stay back, Phil!
1503.
Show some
You love to see it. Plus whatever's in this chest. Thank you, random dude. Alright. Can't go inside the city with horses? Of course I can't. And this is Forlì, the walled city of Forlì. You can actually get an achievement or trophy, depending on what game you're playing. That's the wrong one. That's a Fabbro. I think there's a Sarto down here somewhere. That looks like it might have been at one point. Yeah, when you get to here, you can visit a Sarto or clothes shop, out shop, that sort of thing. And gain an achievement by dyeing your clothes two different colours, Wetlands Ebony and Wetlands Ivory. Oh, the Abbazia di San Mercurio. I obviously, most of my history knowledge comes from Rome rather than Forlì, so you'll forgive me if I'm a bit rusty in terms of this particular town. That is the thing we need to find. And we'll do that after the viewpoint. Oh my gosh. Hate this. Can I even go around the corner? I fucking can. Oh my god, for real. Yep, there we go. This should get there. Come on now. Can we even get this place? There we go. Took us took us a hot minute, but we got there. Going all the way up. Wrong way round. Yeah, these, you know, for one of the building blocks of a game is climbing high towers. Not so great for someone like me who's afraid to, like, who's just I'm sweating now again. Those of you who've seen the previous sessions, you'll know. Yeah, this is not where I want to be right now. Always terrified I'll fucking leap off at the wrong angle. Okay, so that's it there. Oh, thank Christ. Alright. Assassination contract, of course. We're probably not going to do any of those. I mean, they're not terribly interesting. They're quite samey. And they don't... We don't need them to get to full 100% synchronization. We do need these, though, and
he wanted to stop the cycle, to tell the secret. Ugh, shit! Gotta keep thinking through the headaches.
Yes, so... Let me see, yes. Tesla, of course, wanted to power the entire world for free using his power system. But according to the in-world version of the truth of the Templars, it's not ideal when someone gives you full free access to cheap power. What am I looking for here? Seriously, what am I fucking looking for? Usually there's a thing of... Was that it?
He found it in Croatia.
Oh, no. Croatia. So, be another piece of Eden. What is it? Damn it, usually these things... Oh. Yeah, those are the one things I just don't have the patience to translate, or the scribblings and whatnot. Oh.
He found it in Croatia. They would find it in his lab.
Ah. Six guards, 5 seconds. Love a curved blade. One more codex for the collection. Gotta collect all. Gotta catch 'em all. Any more up in here? Oh, there's a couple. Well, we're heading north, aren't we? So we'll get the one to the south first. And we'll grab the assassin tomb while we're at it. Molto bene. Yes, so the sarto here, the tailors, dye clothes. If you use this, costs you 24.50 florins, but you too can have an achievement or a trophy, whichever game playing system you have.
Last words for your woman.
Do love me a dagger. The Rocca di Ravaldino? Rocca di Ravaldino? Some kind of bridge. Rocca. Rocca's modern life. Go down. I need that gold. Apologies. Disgusting. Oh, the kind of horribleness that's in that water. I mean, it's green. It's green. What's going on? Lads on tour. Ravaldino. I'm sure there was a footballer named Ravaldino. You can just picture him scoring for Brazil, can't you? Ravaldino! What a goal! Nope. Oh. What happened there? Great start, Jams. Rude. Okay. Oh good, there is a way back. What? Ah. I will say this, if there are any more guards up here, it'd be very illusion breaking, you know? Because who could make it up these sorts of things? Ah, I spoke too soon. Uh-huh. There you go. Oof. That is a broken everything, pretty much. Oof. I would say poor guy, but I don't really care.
Where is he gone?
There! You will not get away! Eccolo! Damn! Cut him off!
Alright. Lots of people's favorite parts of the games are the stuff where you're basically climbing, jumping, getting places. Ooh. Aside from being very impractical, these shields on the wall are obviously proving a terrible, terrible lesson in being accessible for people to just come in and steal shit from your castle, I guess. Whatever's happening, wherever this place is. Some kind of castle. Inner walls of a sanctum, maybe. I wonder if Ezio ever tells Caterina Sforza, oh yeah, no, all those guards that died mysteriously a few years back, and yeah, no, that was me. But there were no survivors. No one knows what the assassin looked like. Were they wearing white? Yeah. Sorry, that was me. Didn't realize they were your guys. That's... Boy, I feel foolish.
On a spike! Eccolo! Get him!
Work smart, not hard. Mm-hmm. Saying that, where the fuck do I go?
Anyone sew it up?
That you! Got it!
You dick. Where to now? Aha. This looks a likely place. Done that very wrong. What a coincidence, as soon as I pick up the seal, it just pops open. And I'm halfway across the city again. I do wonder about the normal people who see Ezio getting out of these tombs, like that guy who appears to be digging in the hay for something. Or is he vomiting? Who knows? Oh, mine.
Stay away from me!
Do whatever you please. I've buried more men than I
Tackle
can
a man
count.
to the ground,
Many
be on your way,
just like yours.
as is wont to do. We will grab this codex and be on our way. Continue on our Ladz tour with Leonardo. I'm still waiting on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles remake, where, like, the villain is named Machiavelli or something. Wouldn't that be something? That feels like something. If all the or Borgia or something like that. It seems like if all the turtles are going to be named after famous Renaissance painters, then they should definitely lean into the Renaissance feel and have, like, the villain be someone from the Renaissance. I am Borgia. Son of Shredder. Another codex page. Alright, we got it. Let's be on our way. This is a holiday after all. Come on, let's get to Venice. Nothing else could possibly happen that would be any fun here. Oh.
You are not going in.
Fleeing from a... Come on, you can make that. Oh, what's going on? Ridiculous. Oh, I'm being called upon. What's going on? I feel like there's things. Go down, please. Oh, God's sake. Give up. Jeez. Sure, there was a horse race around here that was pretty fun. We'll clear the map a bit of the fog. Maybe not. Race must not be unlocked yet. I'm pretty sure it was around about here. Yeah, well. Never mind then.
Don't hurt me, please.
Oof, these common rabble. Tripping up my horse. How dare they? Avamposto veneziano.
Over here. Ezio, here. Over here.
What the heck is it? I always have trouble finding this one.
Ezio, here.
This is it.
Over here.
Must be kicking about.
Ezio, here. Over here.
Yeah, I hear you, dude.
Ezio, here. Over here.
Oh man, can I shut you up at all? Leonardo, for real. Dude. Pipe down.
Ezio, here. Over here.
Not you! You won't get away!
Ezio, here.
The heck
Over
is the
here.
thing? Oh no. Oh, that was lucky.
Ezio, here. Over here.
Oh. Seriously though, where is the... I'm not seeing it. And I'm not loving that fact.
Over here.
Because it's the thing I need. Must be around here. Oh, that's a chest. Is it that? It's not that tower, is it? Can't be. Wouldn't put it past the game developers to do that, though. just to mess with me. Oh yeah, it's on the tower, but we classify it as the whole area. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We'll get it on the way down. Ezio, climb down, cunt. There you go. Jeez, that should not have been so difficult. Edison. Ah, of course it was. So we can see over on the left-hand screen there, 4 equals 1, so easy peasy. Which means the password is 2, 4. So yes, this is all about the in-world conspiracy theory, of course, that Thomas Edison was a Templar and he wanted to stop Tesla from giving free power to all, so he used his money to destroy Tesla's dreams. Then JP Morgan, of course, pulls the funding for Tesla's branches. Just goes to show you the money. If you have the money, you can close down anywhere, which is a real shame. Mm-hmm.
He wanted everyone to know the secret, to set us all free. They used it to drive him insane.
.2. And there was another, where is it gone? A, L, something like that. Wow. The Dearborn Independent, the International Jew, the World's Problem. That can't have been a real newspaper, could it? I have some real problems with that. Fucking hell. That must not be the right code. That's right. Ah, of course. And Henry Ford. Of course, lots of these things likely never happened. They might have been pictured together at some point, but I'm sure it was all just ridiculous. Yeah. I mean, it's fun to imagine, isn't it? But aside from that, there's no realness to it. Right, let's get on the barge. Nearly 20 grand in my bank. That'd be good right about now, wouldn't it? Kinda wish I had it with me. Ooh,
Ezio, here, over here.
This actually bears some weight, so this guy doesn't let Ezio onto the ship without a pass. Back in these days,
Thank you,
disease
Ezio.
was rife,
You saved my life.
and you
what had to
couldn't
be
travel
done.
to Venice without
You
an
would have
actual
done the same.
pass. Someone from inside the
I
city
doubt
had
it.
to sponsor you.
Bravery is not my strong suit. I owe you a
Which
debt,
is,
brother.
yeah,
Di niente.
whole thing.
Tutti a bordo! Fra poco si salpa!
That's our traghetto. Venezia waits.
Where's your pass?
What pass? You don't have a pass?
You cannot enter Venezia without a pass. Who invited you?
Nobody.
Basta! No pass, no entrance!
Don't worry, Leonardo. I'll come up with something.
Don't just stand there. I need help.
So this is Caterina Sforza, the Duke of Sforza's daughter.
Aiuto! Qualcuno mi faccia scendere da questo affare. Aiutatemi!
Yeah, and I think she should only be. Come on, oh, fuck! Forget how to row. Oh god! Oh.
Qualcuno mi faccia scendere
Oh
da
no, I
questo
missed it.
affare.
I missed the future games again. Yeah, so she should only be about 17 here. Incidentally, she should be just shy. Yeah, round about that. She would have 2 kids already.
Qualcuno mi faccia scendere da questo affare.
Yeah,
Aiutatemi!
unfortunately, she married quite young. I think age 13, which bit skeevy by today's standards, even back then.
Madonna.
But yeah, I
Oh,
think
you're
she should
good.
only be 17,
The
not this
ladies
sort
must
of
like you.
doughty. Well, not doughty. She looks in her 30s though. She looks in her mid
I wasn't looking to
30s,
impress.
I would say.
Only to help someone in distress.
Which is exactly why you impress. And you are Messer...
Auditore. But please, call me Ezio.
I'm Caterina. Now, Ezio, we must find you suitable reward. Do you have any suggestions?
There is perhaps something you could help me with.
I'm all ears.
Yes, signora. Whatever you say, signora.
Mm-hmm.
He won't trouble you anymore. I took care of it.
Thank you,
Actually, she
Caterina.
looks about
Perhaps
40
we'll
here.
see each other again. Should you ever find yourself in the city of Forli, it would be my pleasure to welcome you.
I look forward to enjoying your hospitality.
Please accept my most humble apologies, Messere. Had I known.
It's quite all right, my friend.
And here we go, on the ship.
Be careful, Ezio. Do you know who that was?
My next conquest.
I don't think so, Ezio. That's Caterina Sforza, daughter of the Duca di Milan. Her husband is...
Husband?
See, her husband is the Lord of Forli. That woman is as powerful and dangerous as she is young and beautiful.
Sempre come una donna per me. Everything all right?
Better than all right. You're making amazing progress.
Amazing's quite a strong word.
Then why are we stopping?
Prolonged exposure to the Animus can have, side effects.
Awesome.
It's nothing to worry about. You haven't shown any of the symptoms.
Symptoms? What symptoms?
Degradation of cognition, temporal hallucinations, multiple awareness issues, overlapping realities, you know.
So what you're saying is...
What we're saying, Desmond, is if you're not careful, you may not need the Animus to visit with your ancestors, which wouldn't be a bad thing, assuming you could control it. Up until now, though, no one has.
Subject 16.
We have safeguards, Desmond. And they kept him in the Animus for way too long, sometimes days at a time. We're being careful with you.
I hope so.
Anyway, I was hoping we could test out your skill retention. See if you've picked up some of Ezio's abilities.
I'm game.
Great. Meet me downstairs when you're ready.
It's weird. Why isn't the screen moving? There we go. God's sake.
Hey, nice work today. You're a natural.
Thanks. It's definitely getting easier. I gotta say, after all the crap I went through at Abstergo, it's nice to be with the good guys.
Good guys. Let's not get carried away.
What's that supposed to mean?
In case you've forgotten, Rebecca, we're assassins. I can look it up for you if you like. Basically, it means we assassinate people.
Only when we have to.
It's a choice. You're choosing to kill.
I haven't killed anyone.
No, not yet. But what do you think all this is for? Eh? You think Lucy is giving you Ezio's abilities so you can build schools in South America and deliver rice to starving Indonesians? What are you, Desmond, a vegan? You'd be the first vegan assassin in history.
Look, it's not ideal.
Yeah.
And taking a life is never easy. But sometimes, there's no other way. Sometimes, Desmond, people have to die for things to change.
She's got a point. But don't fool yourself into thinking you have no say. I mean, isn't that what we're all about here? Safeguarding free will?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's an interesting one, because right here, this sort of lays the seeds for what is expanded upon quite righteously in Assassin's Creed 3 and in Rogue, that maybe it's not, the world isn't split into good people and Templars. No, it's a very, very distinct
Oh, I don't know,
grey area.
Lucy thinks it's something about the Codex, but I'm not so sure. I'm all ears if it's as life-changing as 16 says. Blimey, if I was allowed to use the Animus, I'd be the one in there finding out. Instead, as usual, I'm forced to sit here on the sidelines.
Per Sean.
What are you up to?
What am I up? Who are you, my mum? I've been running traces on the Codex pages, looking to see if any of them are still around.
And?
Nothing concrete. Reports of one in the archives of the National Central Library in Florence. Maybe a few in the hands of collectors. Probably Templars. I'd send someone to check it out, but we're very short on manpower.
How do you think the Codex wound up in Italy? I mean, it seems so random.
Dante Alighieri by way of Marco Polo.
Seriously?
Something happened in 1321, yeah? Now, I'm still working on making the connections, but from what I can tell, Polo encountered the assassins while visiting Kubla Khan. That's right. This must be when he obtained the Codex. Now, when he returned to Italy, he passed it on to Dante. Dante was close to him, if not an assassin himself. Now, I've no idea what brought the two of them together, but I'll tell you what, I reckon we could find out.
I don't think Lucy wants us messing with the Animus.
Yeah, you're right. We've got enough to deal with. I guess satisfying my curiosity will have to wait.
I do like Sean, and their relationship progresses. Sean and Desmond's relationship progresses, especially during 3. They have deep conversations about the founding fathers, and of course, as a Scot, coming at it it's a very Americanized point of view that they put across. But the world wasn't Like, a lot of the Templars in that game, they weren't all British, of course. Well, technically, it was a Brit-on-Brit war, technically a civil war, but it's a lot of interesting points are raised about the nature of control and about keeping a thing safe, and it's explored as well by Edward Kenway in Black Flag that the Templars would wish to corral everyone into a neat sort of package granted where they'd be safe but dulled beyond belief with all their light and life gone. And it's an interesting
goes out there looking for us.
It's such an interesting take, and one of the reasons why I still play this game.
So it's only a matter of time before they find this place. We need to be ready for them when they do. I want you to activate the warehouse's defense system. I'll let you figure out how to reach the sensors.
Oh, come on. Not even a hint?
Open your eyes, Desmond.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Lucy?
That's not good.
I'm seeing things.
Do the hallucinations last longer than 30 seconds?
No.
Then it's nothing to be worried about. It'll pass.
It's all fun and games until you start experiencing, oh god, vivid hallucinations of your past lives. Oof. It's very disorientating as well.
So, how am I doing?
You've picked up every single one of Ezio's skills. The adoption rate is fantastic. Another day or two and we'll be done.
Alright, you gotta tell me. Why Ezio? Why Italy? I mean, we could have just gone back to Altair again. Followed him during his early years.
It started with 16.
Ah, good old Subject 16. He repainted my room, you know. With his blood.
I'd been going through his files. Vidic flagged a couple of his Animus sessions. A bunch of different ancestors, different dates and locations. Ancient Africa, the Middle East. But towards the end, he became obsessed with Italy. I think he knew about the vault. A few of the records of his later Animus sessions are missing. And the sessions that are there... After everything the Templars put him through. After everything I put him through. It's all scrambled. If we hadn't pushed 16 so hard, we'd have the answers already. And maybe he'd still be alive.
So you're after the Codex and the Vault?
I knew you had an ancestor in Italy who was at the center of all of this. All right, I think we're done for the day. You should get some rest.
Lucy, what happened to 16 wasn't your fault. You were just as much a prisoner as I was.
Thanks. Good night, Desmond. I'm glad you're here.
This isn't good.
What the hell?
Ooh.
What is this? Where am I? It's Acre. Altair. That must be his target. I must have passed out. Just having some kind of weird dream. I don't know if that's sleep. Who knows? Guess I shouldn't be surprised.
Great. Wonderful. It's the woman from Acre. What's her name? Maria. Yeah. I wonder what he wants with her. Whoa. Alright, wasn't expecting that. Whoops. Kind of nice. Anyway.
Wait a second. Aren't I following Altair? I'm stuck here with Maria? Oh, shit. That must be... This is one weird thing.
Sorry to barge in on you like this, but it's getting late and we were... Hey, you okay?
Yeah, all good. Weird dreams, that's all.
All right. I'll let you get ready. See you in a few.
Ah, good of you to join us.
Sorry, long night.
What a professional approach.
Leave him alone.
Well, you'll forgive me if I want to get some actual work done. Madness, isn't it?
Sean, please, that's enough.
All right.
Back in the animals. The Ladz tour continues. Quite beautiful, really, when you think about it. Alright, I think we're going to cut the stream short once we get this viewpoint. That is going to be us. Fairly short stream this time out. Just wanted to get the Lad's holiday, of course. Come on, climb. This is where most of the rest of the game takes place. This is sequence 7 now we're into. So we'll be here until the end of sequence 11. And yeah, I think that's where we're gonna finish up for today. Because I have other things to do and I have other things going on, really. It's been fun. We're going to pick up next time with having helped Leonardo da Vinci move to Venice. We're going to explore Venice a bit. Thanks all for watching. Tune in next time, whenever that may be. It won't be tomorrow. Probably not Wednesday, maybe Thursday. But we'll see how things are. If you're watching this in the future and you have no concept of what days of the week are, then we'll be back in just a little while. Thanks for sticking around, for those of you who have turned up. And yeah, don't forget to be awesome to each other. Bye.